Pre-course talk. Code of Discipline. On behalf of Dhamma Madhura Vipassana Meditation Center, we warmly welcome you on this Dhamma land. You have been given a code of discipline already. Let us recall just a few of the most important points. Please keep in mind that the rules, discipline, and timetable are framed only for your benefit. Stay for the entire 10 days within the meditation area. The first important point is that you should stay here for the entire 10 days within the meditation area. The technique is taught step by step, and 10 days is the minimum period within which it is possible to learn it. You try to leave in between, then you will not be able to obtain complete benefits. In fact, it is harmful to leave in between. This is a system of purification of the mind. So, greed, jealousy, anger, lust, fear, anxiety, and more unexplained miseries you have been holding inside try to come out. By temporarily quitting this course does not help you in any way to escape from it, because these miseries only decide each and every moment of your life. So be brave in this course and understand clearly that through this technique, you have been given the opportunity to clean them up. If you face any difficulty, we are here to help you. So please do not try to leave the program at any cost. If you have any physical problem, you may contact the Dhamma workers also. If you have any problem or questions regarding meditation, you may meet the assistant teacher anytime. Maintain precepts. In the 10-day course, new students are supposed to follow 5 precepts, and old students are to follow 8 precepts. Both new and old students should abstain from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and intoxication. Old students should abstain from eating after midday, sensual entertainment, bodily decorations, and using high or luxurious beds. Maintain noble silence. For the first 9 days, you should maintain complete noble silence. That is, you should never try to contact your fellow meditators, either through talking, gesturing, or even eye contact. You should not have physical contact with another person during the course. You should not walk along with others. Instead, you need to bow your head and walk separately. Reading or writing is not allowed too. On the 10th day of the course, you will be allowed to talk to each other. But during the first 9 days, you need to be very determined in maintaining complete silence. It will not only help you, but also others to keep themselves determined. If you happen to talk to anybody by mistake, please do not hesitate to reveal the same to your assistant teacher so that you can avoid repeating the same. Keep aside other spiritual and/or meditation practices. During this course, you need to keep aside any other spiritual practices that you may have learnt. This includes rituals such as yoga, fasting, and daily prayers. Practice according to the instructions given without adding or leaving anything. Mixing multiple meditation practices with our practice has caused problems for some students in the past. So, be determined not to do so. At the end of the course, you may decide which meditation practice suits you better. But you can learn this technique completely only if you are prepared to accept the teaching and the guidance of the teachers wholeheartedly. In case you possess any sacred threads, rosaries, or other religious objects, please hand them over to the management, as this practice maintains a non-sectarian nature of the teaching and helps you to rely on your own wisdom and not on any external aid. Maintain complete segregation of general. For the entire course, you need to maintain complete segregation between male and female. Men should contact only male servers and women should contact only female servers. This applies to husband and wife, brother and sister, or any relatives and friends as well. Kindly do not enter the areas of residence of the opposite gender and avoid crossing paths with people of the opposite gender. Avoid any disturbance that can come with such meetings. It will help your meditation. The dress should be suitable for meditation. Please do not wear shorts, short skirts, sleeveless, or any tight or revealing clothing. Knees should be covered. Do not forget to wear dupatta for chudidar. Timetable. Please follow the timetable as strictly as possible to get maximum benefits. After each meditation session, a 10-minute break is provided and students may take advantage of resting for a while so that they could reach the hall in time for the next session. Every now and then, notifications for you are announced by sounding the main bell. Dhamma workers will sound the small bell in your quarters too. This continues until you wake up, even if you are asleep. However, keep an eye on the notice boards in the quarters, meditation hall, dining hall, and follow accordingly. The day starts at 4 a.m. early in the morning. Once you hear the wake-up call bell, please get ready to go to the Dhamma hall for meditation. Please continue your meditation even if you hear chanting at 6 a.m. The chanting is just to create a conducive atmosphere for better meditation. Please continue your meditation without any distraction whatsoever. Please do not try to understand the chanting. To gain maximum benefits, please make sure that you stay in the meditation hall until the chanting is over. You will be given a break for breakfast at 6:30 a.m. and you may rest up to 8 o'clock. Group sitting and teacher instructions are given between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. After a small break, you will be allowed to meditate and the assistant teacher will check your progress in meditation. You will be sent for lunch at 11 a.m. We provide simple vegetarian food that suit both teachers and people from other countries as well. You can utilize your break until 1 p.m. to rest, wash clothes, and take walks within the campus. You may also clarify your doubts, if any, between 12 and 12:45 p.m. Please talk to your assistant teacher if you have or had any major mental or physical health problems. Please do not withhold such information as this may be harmful only to you. You need to meditate in the hall between 1 and 2:15 p.m. After a small break, there is a group sitting between 2:30 and 3:30 p.m. Followed by this, there will be a group meditation which is conducted and checking of progress by the assistant teacher is carried out between 3:40 and 5 p.m. Next, there will be a tea break between 5 and 5:30 p.m. After a half an hour break, there will be a final group meditation for the day. Next to that, a video will be played which would have our principal teacher, Mr. Satyanarayan Goenka's discourse, through which your doubts, if any, would be cleared. Following this, there will be a meditation session between 8:30 and 9. You may clarify your doubts, if any, with the assistant teacher after 9 o'clock. Otherwise, you may choose to go to bed after turning off the lights at 9:30 p.m. There might be some changes in the timetable for a few days, and especially on the 10th day. Kindly do not forget to read and follow the same. In this 10-day meditation course, you will be taught the Anapana technique for the first 3 days. You will learn Vipassana meditation technique during the next 6 days. Observing silence will come to an end on the 10th day at 10 a.m. after sharing the benefits that we achieve through a technique called Metta Bhavana. You will be allowed to share your experiences about meditation sessions with your friends and family, but you will be allowed to have physical contact with others only on the 11th day. On the 11th day of Metta Bhavana technique, you will be allowed to mingle with others and return to your homes. As this Metta Bhavana technique helps you to go back to your daily life, kindly take a pledge to maintain noble silence and continue the practice until the 11th day to complete this course successfully. Dhamma Hall Discipline. Around 7:45 p.m. today, you will be taken to the hall and given a seat. Use the same seat for the entire course, including in the dining hall. You will be learning about the meditation session through the audio of our principal teacher, Mr. Satyanarayan Goenka. So please listen to the instructions very carefully, rendered both in English and other languages as well before meditating. There are 3 group sittings from 8 to 9 a.m., 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. and 6 to 7 p.m. During these times, everyone is required to be in the hall for the entire period. After the morning and afternoon group sittings, there will be a break, followed by instructions, and the evening sitting is followed by the discourse and instructions. Your presence is important when all the instructions and discourses are given. Avoid going out of the hall during these times. During other meditation sessions, you may take a break when you feel you must. Similarly, please make sure that you are available in the Dhamma hall 10 minutes prior to the group sitting and a few minutes before the other sessions, so that all the meditators are seated before the session starts. Make sure you open and close doors gently. Walk softly and avoid making noise even with your clothes or feet. In order not to disturb others, ladies should remove anklets and bangles which make sound. Bangles can also be tied with a string so that they don't make any noise or sound. Don't use watches that make beep sounds or alarms during meditation sessions. Sitting cross-legged without any support is the best for meditation. Please do try to fold your legs to the extent it is possible and request for a chair or a backrest only if you cannot manage at all. While comforting yourself with this kind of facility, you may feel sleepy, but try to get out of these comforts as soon as possible in order to continue your meditation on the floor. You can take extra cushions if you need. Do not stretch your legs towards the assistant teacher. Instead, stretch on the lateral side. Please make sure that you get up only after the assistant teachers. Please do not wear perfumes or liniment while coming to the meditation hall. Keep water bottles, umbrellas outside the Dhamma hall. Please use the entrance allotted for men and women separately and do not use the teacher's entrance. Please do not sit or walk in the Dhamma hall corridor. During meditation timings, avoid bathing, washing clothes, or any other activity. If you are given a cell, be very quiet when you open and close doors. Switch on the light and place the mat with cushion and topper in the middle of the cell, facing the center of the pagoda. Switch off the light before you start meditation. On the last day, remove the topper and replace the mat and cushion in the straps. Assistant Teachers Meetings. If you are on any medication, you should not stop or alter it in any way. But please mention this to the assistant teacher by noon tomorrow. If you need an evening meal for health reasons, please mention the same to the assistant teacher by noon tomorrow. Quarters Discipline. We hope you are comfortable with the rooms provided by us. For the duration of the course, you will have to clean your room and bathroom yourselves to maintain hygiene. Always close taps after use and minimize the use of water. If at any time there is no water in the tap, make sure you've closed it so that when the water comes, it doesn't get wasted. Keep a bucket filled with water which you can use in emergency. There will be hot water kept for use in the common place. Do not use immersion heaters as the wiring in this place does not support it. Please make sure you turn off both lights and fans when you do not need it. Also turn off the main switch once you come out of your room. If you are wearing any jewelry, please do not leave it in the room. We are not responsible for its safety. There will be separate dustbins for plastic wastes and other wastes. Please follow it accordingly. At the end of the course, make sure you leave your room and bathroom cleaner than when you entered it. Kindly do not waste water while cleaning. Dining Hall Discipline. Simple vegetarian food is offered and we request you to kindly accept it wholeheartedly. Always go to the dining hall during the dining hall timings, which are from 6:30 to 7:15 a.m., 11 to 11:45 a.m. and 5 to 5:30 p.m. as the Dhamma workers and cooks have to eat only after that. Their daily schedules get interrupted in case you do not come within the prescribed timings. You may serve yourself as many times as you want. So, please do not waste food. Fruits are for old students in the morning and for new students in the evening. Old students are those who have already completed at least one 10-day course. After you finish eating, please wash your plate and other utensils cleanly using minimum water and keep it in the place assigned to you in the dining hall. Please do not spit or gargle your mouth in the place provided for hand wash. You are given hygienic and purified water. We are also buying water for other purposes, so please avoid wasting water. Please do not enter the kitchen for any purpose. During rains, please leave your umbrella outside the dining hall. Please make sure to eat only in the dining hall and avoid taking food outside the hall to eat under the tree or in the corridor. General Discipline. Do not pick fruits, flowers, even if they have fallen down. Keep a torch with you at night. Please avoid any lip contact with glass while drinking water. Ladies, please do not throw used sanitary napkins in the toilet. Instead, wrap it up in a newspaper in the dustbin provided especially for it. Walking during free time is beneficial. Avoid doing exercises that will distract others. We hope you have handed over any reading or writing materials, mobiles, laptops, passport, any tobacco or smoking materials. If you still have any of these things with you, you should give them to the management right now. We will keep them safely and return them to you at the end of the course. If you have forgotten any toiletries You may write your requirements on a slip of paper along with your name and room number and hand it over in the dining hall by tomorrow morning. End notes. These are the main points of the Code of Discipline. If you have any particular question, we will be happy to answer them. But now, before the course begins, you should make a decision whether you can follow this code, and only if you can follow, you should join the course. If you decide at this point that you have serious objections and that you prefer to leave, we would certainly respect your decision to be an honest one. It can be harmful to you and to your fellow meditators if you change your mind in the middle of the course. Only if you follow this code sincerely, you can learn this technique and get the best possible benefits out of it post 10 days. In general, we ask you to bear with inconveniences that you may encounter living here in a large group, in a closed area. For 10 days, we strive to minimize the inconveniences as much as possible. To sum up, the meditation that you will learn here is a technique of self-observation. To succeed in it, you should try to feel that you are alone here. Try to do everything on your own and make yourself isolated without disturbing others for anything. Also, ignore external disturbances, if any. Next, schedule. Once the introductory sitting is over, please take a short break for 10 minutes and assemble in the Dhamma hall as soon as you hear the bell ringing. Please wait at the respective entrances provided separately for male and female. Once a seat is allotted to you, you may enter the Dhamma hall to meditate seated in your place. Complete silence begins once you leave this hall after this pre-course talk. The more you maintain your complete silence during the course, the more you will be relieved from all the miseries, if any, you're facing in your life. We hope that you will complete this course successfully. We wish you all that this Vipassana meditation technique would be most valuable and a useful one in your life. Be happy.